Hey, yo.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it
About to
is
get
this
into some
place right here, SoFi
action.
Stadium here in Inglewood.
Get into some action. I play my best game.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Man. Hard out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That's complete. It's Okuwebuna. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Hurts.
Whoa, what? Come on, dog. Where y'all at?
For 24 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Okay, still breaking.
20 to the 22-yard line.
It was 8.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A.
That was... Hold up. I don't know who 8 is. I don't know who the fuck that was.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
It wasn't Trey, was it?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week?
Man, bro, why you so slow?
Phenomenal performance.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Come on, dog. Come on, man. He open.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. at the line. This Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead
What
was
we
huge
doing,
for them,
man?
right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Deion Henley there on the tackle.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now Hurts going to move him around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's stem out.
From the 35 on second down. Hurts. And that one
Okay.
into the hands of Brown.
With speed, watch the corner routes. Really.
Down the left sideline.
Whole time, ran 5 plays, ran 4 corner routes. We just doing corner route deep stem.
Touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Watch the corner route deep stem.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Okay, nice little move, bro.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Herbert.
Good catch, boy.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards there for number 15.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Eagle defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now it's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Ah.
Able to connect, incomplete. Credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Here's Jackson to return. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
That bit fast, man.
That, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run it again with Barkley, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Stem. Watch him.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Deep stem corner. There you go.
The ball comes out on the hit. They'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to loft one.
Yeah, max time. He missed it.
And that
Yeah, max time out there.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Hurts.
There you go. Go get his ass. There you go.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to
There you go.
out now is the punter, Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22.
Okay, 19. I see you, 19.
At the 35.
I see you, 19.
15 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category.
No, why would he do a full spin though? Like, come on, bruh. Why would he do a full spin?
Final play of the first quarter.
Easy step up. Easy.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He fumbled that bitch.
Looks like one of the DBs has it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Give me them.
Got a man, it's caught.
Slow ass safety.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Barkley again.
Who runs a draw on the goal line? What the fuck is that?
4-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw.
Yeah.
Kind
of auto flip off. They doing stupid shit.
And that leads us to 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
You fell down. Come on, dog.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Y'all gotta block the safety, though. The dude in the middle of the field. Linebacker. 17.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. To the left side, he's got McConkey.
Yeah, that strip ain't gonna work for you no more. That shit worked out last time you did it. That's the only time that motherfucker gonna work.
And this one is a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
There we go! There we go! There we go!
Touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards. ends. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket.
There we go!
As they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a
stop with him.
Quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe it's not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ain't no way now. Come on now.
Tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They go play action with Hurts.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! The defense, boy!
Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll take a shot.
He flicking that stick hard over there. He gonna break his joystick. He flicking that stick hard over there.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Yeah.
Woo! And frankly, it's just a battle of wills. Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to
that rookie looking nice out there.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Up the middle they go. Hampton.
I can't wait to get jukebox on him.
9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Back to throw here, Herbert.
That's twice that happened. Come on, bro.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That's to his right.
There we go, Najee. There we go, Najee!
Inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Oh my goodness, he open.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Don't worry about it.
Speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hampton. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He keep getting hit every fucking time.
This will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a
Get
fumble,
that
really.
offensive line, the block, hold that block just a tick. I just need a tick. I don't need much, just an extra tick.
3 points in this one possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
Give me that.
To try and add
Give me that.
He's got it at the 15. Now the Eagles
Press L2 next time he do that shit. He forced it.
as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flushed out right.
Over the line of scrimmage. Over the line of scrimmage.
On the field, we'll see what the penalty flag is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left.
He had too much time. Too much fucking time.
As the first half is winding down, and the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Well, this is taken in.
Yeah, there. Yeah, there, Woodrow. Don't worry about it, Woodrow.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's going to try and go deep again.
Ah! Get the ball!
Get the ball! Because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good for 56 yards out. And that gets him back within 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar?
I just need him to catch that motherfucker, bro. You had him, bro. Just catch it.
That's the way to go into the half.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Boy, slow as shit.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so.
There we go. There you go. Break that tackle. Get on up out of there.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going.
And get up out of there, bro.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Herbert.
Come on now, Herbert. Come on now.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
Nowhere to go for
You gotta be able to step up, man. I shouldn't be able to step up on that.
Here's Tressway
It's all
now,
good.
as he's on to punt for L.A. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Okay, elbow.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
There you go. There you go.
Short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
He getting too much time, bro. Tired of too much time.
DK Metcalf, 71
Don't worry about it.
yards. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
They got something.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
17 again, Woody.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I meant to do a curl under the foot. That's one of the fucking
And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got
hot route. No, hot route.
2 interceptions a week ago.
he's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and putting it off and catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
I'm not able to move now.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
I'm not able to move now. Come on, man.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down. Barkley, inside handoff.
There it is.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his
I think get over that.
and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to throw.
Get him.
To his left. And he works his way past the line.
Y'all killing me, dog.
Slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Slide.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try to run.
There you go. Good defense. Go for it. Go for it.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first
good one.
as well. And that's
good one, good one, good one.
To put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Oh, he was hit as he
Need that
threw
time,
it there,
bro.
and
I
that
just
one
need
winds
that
up
tick.
incomplete. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a second
Trey
and 10.
Lance.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
This motherfucker here.
This time. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. The Lance now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I never called this play. I never called that fucking play.
It's a 1st and 10 at the 47. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Shotgun now for Lance. Now a deep one for Johnston. And this one is...
Come on, man. Perfect coach, bitch ass.
On a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw, it's Lance.
Trey, you gotta wind up to throw the ball, bro.
Over at the 35. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run gonna wind up netting him 30.
You gotta wind up, throw a 5-yard out. Come
I think
on,
if you
man.
asked them truthfully, they would have been happy to get 8, 9, maybe even 10 yards.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Lance looks to throw again. He's got Harris running the slant. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Lance. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Go up the field, my boy.
Down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go up the field.
Out of bounds.
It ain't hard. Just take your ass up the field.
1st and goal. Lance looking to throw it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Will Dissly, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable
I wish he didn't have to cock back to throw the ball, bro. Just give it out to him. Cock it back to him.
Changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keeper. And nothing but great pass here, middle of the field. He may go.
Everybody got blocked. Middle linebacker, everything.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Let's see what we do, Trey Lance.
Throwing now is Lance.
Good one, Trey. Good one, Trey. Good one, Trey.
Before they work it across midfield. Now Lance looking to change it up. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. The Lance going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hampton. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Again, it's Lance.
I should have high pointed that shit.
And the Eagles are going to
I should have high pointed
here at their own 18-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it.
Bruh, what the fuck are we doing, dog?
Down the numbers. There he goes. Saquon Barkley.
Nobody in the fucking middle of the field.
Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Eagles are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's it.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Trey ain't that slow, is he?
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
70. Come on, 70. Come on, 70.
Azeez Ojulari picks picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Now a deep one for Johnston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
They gave me all day, too. Still didn't get a good pass. No pressure.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Get some more time.
Just
time on the
sticks. Here in
sticks.
the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
There you go. Take that shit.
Mistake for the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score.
He dead tired. He dead fucking tired.
It's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 10. Now Lance. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue.
Catch the motherfucking ball, bruh.
The effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's Lance to throw it. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Lance. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw again.
Get out of bounds. There you go. There you go, Big Daddy. There you go, Big Daddy.
Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Now Lance again.
There you go, Big Daddy. There you go, Big Daddy. There you go. We gonna get this rust up off us, bro. I promise you that. We gonna get this shit right on up off us.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Bring your ass out. That's right. Hit him.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10.
Hit his ass.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL?
No, bro, what you doing? You got my guy. I'm moving to the right. He moving left.
Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Hurt sets up to throw it.
Illegal contact, but I'm running back to the ball. Get the fuck out of there, man.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he makes it past the 50. 241 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Go get it. There we go.
This is going to be intercepted.
There we go.
The Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians.
50% completion. Get the fuck out of here.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
240.
It was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though?
He gonna get a
that wasn't a
development
blast
game
for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Eagles, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.